97.1 CHT.
What's up, guys?
Hey, this is episode. I think it's episode 12.
Is it? All right.
I'm with recurring guest, Bill Gates.
I want to collect all the farmland in America and make it my own.
I want to buy half of Hawaii and burn it down. I want to buy half of Hawaii, house the locals, and then burn it down, and then keep it all to myself.
I don't know why we made him country.
Why what?
Why did we give him a country accent?
Oh, well, yeah,
He's
I don't
not
know.
country.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I mean, he does have like a slight, does he not? No?
Yeah.
Oh, that's George Bush.
Yeah, that's Bush.
Yeah, Butch? You say Butch?
No, Bush.
I thought you said Butch.
Butch Cassidy.
That's Butch. Bro,
Yeah.
What's crazy is we actually have like a lot of notes.
No, we literally decided to jot down notes.
Yeah, but we were talking about unlikely animal friendships. I'm just kidding. That one's so dumb. The ChatGPT one. Oh, dude.
Yeah, we
okay.
just asked ChatGPT for topics.
We'll start off with a banger.
Oh, okay.
All right. Remember on the vacations we used to go
Oh,
on?
yeah. All right. I'd say, yeah.
I have one story. I don't know if you remember.
I have.
I have two, actually.
I have contention to bring up.
Oh, bring it up.
Is that the right word? I guess you'll figure it out.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We invited you to every vacation we took.
Yeah.
I didn't go to one of your
Oh,
vacations.
shit. Okay, I have a counter argument to that.
The thing is, I know why.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Because we go to Mexico,
Yeah.
and it's like, I don't know how likely your family was to let you go to another country.
No chance.
Because I remember asking my parents, like, why can't Daniel come? She's like, we're going to Mexico.
Yeah. Not a chance in the world.
Yeah.
My parents would let me go to Mexico with.
And we kind of figured, so we were just like, I don't know.
I also just figured Nick was like, you know,
Well, his parents
he had a
just let him.
troubled childhood.
Yeah.
So it's good to get him out.
Also, I got some beef with Nick. I think I told this Nick before. Like, he would have the nicest of everything.
Yeah.
But it was also because, like, sometimes his parents would compensate for, like, the hardships he would have. I told Nick this, like, a month ago, I think. And I would be pissed, but then I'd be like, oh, well, I guess it's kind of fair.
Yeah. No, I think it's obvious. I mean, we both have parents that are still together.
Yeah, exactly.
And he does not.
And his parents would compensate by buying him the nicest
And it happened
everything.
at, like, the worst age for it to happen, you know? Because he was, what, like...
8?
Yeah, like 8, 9. To where, like, you understand what's happening, but you don't understand why.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's the worst age. I'd imagine, at least. I don't know, firsthand.
Yeah,
but that fucker got to go to every vacation.
Yeah, he did. He went to both, and he got the everything, every newest thing when it came out, like when the newest phone came out, the newest PlayStation, the newest video game, the newest toy, he would always have it.
Genuinely. But he never let it go to his head.
And sometimes, low key, bro, I got beef with him because he would like be like selfish with it. He like,
oh really?
Like, oh
as
no,
a kid?
You can't play with it that much because it's not yours. I was like, what? You told me that once. I remember we got a PSP, and a PSP to me was like a mind blowing thing.
Bro, PSP
I couldn't even fathom it.
Yeah, insane.
I could not fathom it. Like he had 2K, he had Call of Duty on there.
That's crazy.
And I was like, in like 2009.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is insane. And I remember we were on a vacation once. I actually think it was his family. It was like me and him and Ugo and Nati went to like Park City.
Oh.
And we were like just swimming or whatever. We were in the Airbnb, and he was playing 2K. I was like, can I play? He's like, yeah, but just one game. And I was like, all right.
Damn.
And we were playing it, and I remember Stronger by Kanye West was on the
radio.
No, on the soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, dude, can I just play this on loop? And he's like, no, you can play it twice. He's like very specific. They're like very like rules, and I was like, bro, just let me. It was so weird. It was like so unlike him now.
Yeah, to be like controlling.
It's so funny though. I was like, why, dude? I'd never get to play with this.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
He had a little power.
But I remember one time we went. I think this was when we went to Oregon.
Yeah.
And you and me. I don't remember if David was with us. It might have been just you and me.
David being my brother.
Yeah, David is your brother. We were at the hotel, and we went to go get like a snack at the vending machine.
Yeah.
But we were getting ready to go to some marine world.
Yeah.
Or like fully. It was like a museum with fish or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. It was on the coast.
Yeah, it was on the coast, and we were kids. We like didn't know there was like a time crunch, like a schedule. Yeah. So we got up, and while everyone was getting ready, we're like, we're gonna go get some snacks. So we like go to the vending machine, and we get snacks, And then we go, and they're like not there, and then we're like looking for them, and we didn't have cell phones.
No.
So we were just scrambling around the hotel looking.
In an area we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking.
For like an hour.
Yep.
Till we finally see like your dad in like the parking lot, and I remember he gave us the most like sarcastic wave, like.
Yeah.
Like it's ingrained in my head, and I was like, oh, he's pissed, and yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah, I think they called the cops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they called the cops. And they did that routinely.
Yeah, no,
like
but
where if they didn't see us for more than 5 minutes.
That's all of our parents.
Yeah,
though. That's like every.
It's a very dramatic response.
Every Hispanic parent it does that.
Yeah,
though.
which like fair, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, yeah, no, it's
like you're in a country you're not familiar with yourself.
Yeah, you're just gonna call the cops.
But still batshit crazy.
Yeah,
in
no,
our eyes.
They were so mad.
But yeah,
though.
they were pissed.
I remember. It was like the weird rest of the day because they were all mad. I don't know. But it was like kind of we were idiots. Like we were just kids.
Yeah, we were just kids. Dude. I remember in one of those vacations because we would drive, right? Because we just didn't take flights. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And we would drive, and like it would be me, you, and my brother in the back.
Yeah.
And this one time you were asleep,
listening to Nickelback.
Yeah,
probably.
You had headphones on.
Oh, I know. I remember.
And my brother was like, "Let's pretend to sneeze on him and wake him up." And I was like, obviously I'm the little brother, so I'm like, hell yeah. And so he like got, I don't know what he had. He had like water spray or some shit. I don't even know what it was. But like, I basically like, we like pretended. I just loudly went like, "Achoo!" like in your ear, and then we sprayed your face with that. And you like in a daze, like half asleep, you like looked at me, like acknowledged what just happened, and without a second of like debating or thinking about it, you just fucking like just immediately spit into my face. Like it landed on my cheek. And we were like very close to each other. So it was like a point blank spit to my face.
I remember that, dude. I woke up so mad, but it was also like a reactive response because I just woke up.
That's why like I couldn't even react to it because it happened so fast. Because it was us laughing, going, "Ha ha, we gotcha," to immediately just and me just with spit on my face.
Dude, I just remember being so angry, dude, because you were disrupting my Nickelback slumber. I was listening to Nickelback, falling asleep. I was great. There was like trees. It was beautiful. And then, dude, when I woke up, my first instinct was like, this little fucker just spit on me, dude. I was like, the audacity was like, I'll spit on him. So I spit on you, and I remember when I like came to, when like that weird daze wears off, and I was like, oh, I overreacted.
Yeah. Where David's just laughing his ass off.
It made David laugh even more.
And I'm wiping spit off my face.
Dude, David thought it was funny that y'all pranked me. When I did that, he
just got to
funnier.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
You got water. I got spit on my face.
We both
suffered a little
at David's expense.
It was funny though.
That was funny. That
was little, and it was still funny regardless.
I must have been like 10, and you were probably like 8.
We were little.
Yeah.
I remember we rocked those CD players.
If I was listening to Nickelback, I was probably in 5th, 4th grade. Probably 4th grade.
Yeah. We'd burn those CDs on LimeWire.
Yeah, on LimeWire.
And then we'd just take the road trip, just banging out music.
What are some bangers that you had on your CDs? I have a couple. I remember.
Yeah, just all like 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace.
Animal I Become was a big one for me though.
Oh yeah.
That was.
I had a lot of Linkin Park.
Yeah, a lot of Linkin Park.
I had some Jonas Brothers on there.
Oh really?
Year 3000. I had Year 3000 on there. I had what else?
Honestly, I might have had like a Naked Brothers band song in there.
Oh wow. By the time I started getting into hip hop, I was like in 6th grade, and by the time then streaming was a thing. Like it was already like YouTube.
I got into rap a little before, and so like my first, like I'd buy albums, like I'd buy the music.
Yeah.
And David would just my brother would just help me buy it. But I got like the T.I. album, Eminem album.
I don't think I've ever purchased an album.
No.
No.
Oh wow.
I've always just like either gotten it illegally or just streamed it.
That's crazy. I mean, obviously I've illegally got most of my music, but I've bought a few albums here and there.
Oh, my mom would buy us like the Kids Bob albums, but like
really?
Even at a young age, dude, I thought they were awful.
Yeah.
And I was like 7, and I don't even have a music palette.
That's crazy. She bought them.
Yeah.
I only ever saw the commercials, but I always wondered who actually would buy it.
I would just do it. Like, you know, hear like, yeah, pulling at the club with my best friends, and we're all drinking lemonade. And it was like I knew it when I was 7. I was like, this is awful.
Crazy corny.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this.
No, they could have just made their own music, but that's fine.
No, that's what I don't understand, dude. Like, y'all got all the equipment, y'all got the high budget. Just make like pop stars. Just create your own songs, and it'll probably be even better.
You can even do the same music, just like different flows. I don't know. But
Yeah.
to like try and copy it word for word, but only replacing the bad words, just made it.
Yeah. Or not, or just the bad messages.
Just made it. Yeah, or the bad message. It just made it unlistenable though.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like unnecessary ones. Like I don't know.
And you always thought of the fucking word, so it didn't matter. Like you already knew the original, so like there was no purpose for me to listen to Kids Bop version of fucking Usher.
And it's like a 9-year-old is gonna listen to the real song.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna stop him from like listening to like Rack City by Tyga.
Yeah.
By like saying like Rack City Girl, Rack City Girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just gonna be like, what is that song? He's gonna look it up and he's like, oh, got your grandma on my dick?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Gonna watch the video.
Dude, that lyric.
Or she.
That lyric traumatized me.
Got your grandma on my dick?
Yeah, I remember I was like, what a nasty fella. Like 7th grade me is just like, Tyga, you shouldn't have sex with grandmas.
Why?
I was like, oh my gosh.
It was a funny ass lyric though, I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like when I started getting into rap. It was like 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had another. What was weird, bro, about the like y'all's family's vacations is like you guys would always invite me and not Nick, but with everything else you'd invite Nick and not me.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was almost like as a kid I remember I was like they probably invite me on their vacations because they feel bad that they only invite Nick.
What did we invite Nick to?
Just like when y'all went to Betos or like when y'all went to go play soccer or whatever. You'd always invite. I mean, you'd invite me sometimes, but Nick was always the first one. Then I was like, I remember as a kid thinking like they're probably inviting me on vacations because they feel bad that they don't invite me and everything else.
To be honest,
I mean, you were like 7.
I was young. Yeah, I had no say in who came.
Yeah.
Like it was either David or just my parents. Like that like chose you for that or Nick for that. Like
it also might have been just like a weird kid insecure narrative in my head.
That's true. Yeah, who knows?
Like,
but we did bring you to like every vacation.
Yeah, the vacation thing.
I don't know if we brought Nick to any. I think maybe one.
And I was like,
I mean, we didn't go on that many, but like the ones we did, we would take you.
Y'all go on a yearly.
It's like once a year.
It'd always be like a very like simple like camping and like anywhere.
Yeah.
I think I went to Montana with you guys. I went to Oregon. Mm-hmm. I went to
we basically just go north.
Yeah.
Stay at like a motel and go to like the nature attraction.
Yeah, I thought it was dope.
No, I love that. I do that now. Shit.
Yeah, a memory I have. I think one time we went to Montana, and you just did too, and David did. We got like a Leaf Village headbands with like kunais.
Oh right.
And we went to the forest, and we like played Naruto. That was fucking lit.
No, it was lit.
It was amazing.
Buying that stuff was fire.
We were like doing parkour off the trees, like throwing kunais. It felt cool as hell. I've never felt cooler.
I wonder what kids do now, bro.
Well, they can roleplay through video games.
You think they still do that? You think kids still roleplay?
I think.
Like, do you think they go outside and they're like, I'm this, and you're gonna be.
I think they do,
power.
but they get over it way earlier.
Yeah.
Like we were doing it until we were like 11, 12.
Yeah.
Like I think at 13 we kind of were like, all right, this is lame.
Yeah.
But like I think kids now like do it like 5 or 6, maybe 7.
That's true.
Maybe 8, but I think by like 9
they get over it.
They're just like, I could just play video games.
That's true.
And it's just it feels that same like
it does
complex.
feed into that same like.
I mean, part of the reason I, as an adult, play Fortnite because I think it's cool to like teleport and shoot people with guns. I like, I like imagine myself doing it like a little bit. I don't know. I like I'm doing it. It's hard to describe. The psychology behind it's weird.
I remember I used to play with erasers. Like, you know the erasers you put like on top of the pencil, like the additional eraser.
Like the point, not pointy. But
they were pointy.
Yeah, kind of pointy.
Yeah, where it was like a triangle type.
Yeah.
Yes. I would like draw faces on them, and I would like have them fight.
Well, that's actually.
And I did that until like 14, 15.
Dude. Yeah, I played with toys for a while.
Yeah.
Wild imagination.
Honestly, I don't know why mine is so fucked now. Because I feel like I played a lot outside.
Yeah, I know you did a lot.
But my imagination just doesn't exist anymore. Like, it's weird to say. But
some happened in like high school that just like burned your.
Yeah, I don't know. I have like no imagination now.
Your like ability to like imagine things.
Yeah, like if you give me a fucking pen and paper and you're like, draw something.
Do you think
I'm at a blank?
Do you think your like creativity is also shot because of it?
Yeah. I'm not creative at all.
Unless you take substances.
Yeah. Well, that's with anyone.
Yeah, that's with anyone. Anyone, right? If anyone takes it.
No, if I'm high, I can get like ridiculously creative.
Yeah.
No, I'm just not that creative.
Dude, one of my favorite games to play with you, I remember, was you know, you would get a little high, and we'd play a song, and we'd be like, make a music video for this.
I still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in my head now.
Yeah.
But when I listen to music stoned, I just like imagine a music video for it.
Dude, I do that too, bro. Like, I think I listen to like some indie song, and I'll see like ducks playing the bass.
It's fire.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like the best thing you can do in your house.
Or like sometimes it's not even like a what's it called? A tangible thing. Sometimes it's like an aura. You just see like auras, and you're like, that's sick.
Yeah.
Or like, do you see like the ocean or something? Like, it's like sometimes it's nothing super quite crazy.
No, genuinely, but it is very fun to do, and I highly recommend.
Should check out. No, I'm just kidding.
And I genuinely think like I could direct a music video. I don't know what the right word is, if it's direct or produce or
create. I don't know.
Create a music video that's like fire. Like if you gave me a song and you were like, and some edibles, and you were like, give me a music video idea by tomorrow, bro, I could write you a beautiful music video.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
Like creative, like, you know, I don't know how to edit and all that shit, but like
you won't be able to execute it.
Yeah, exactly.
You just come up with a cool idea.
But I can do the idea. That's fun to do. I love doing that. I miss doing that, bro. You would I would just.
We should do it again.
I mean, no employers listening to this, and if they are,
no,
it's
just
marijuana.
We only did this in California.
Yeah. But like, I would get really stoned, and you would drive me around.
Yeah.
Just blasting music. That was like the best feeling ever.
Bro.
Because you're just cruising.
I'm down to do that.
And then the only crappy part is the paranoia, because you stop at like a stoplight, and you're like, everyone's looking inside this car.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's not necessarily like the external things; it's the internal things. Like, oh, this car is going so fast.
Oh, really?
You're going like 35.
Oh, wow.
But it feels like you're going 90. You're just like, I remember I got in a car. I think it was with. I don't know. I don't forget who it was with. I think it was with you.
Yeah.
You were going like 30, maybe, maybe 35. Not even accelerating, just like
just coasting.
And I was like, holy shit! I was like, we're going so fast, and I remember the person like, dude, we're going 30, and I was like, we're going 90. It felt like we're like, I don't know, like the speed in a car is terrifying to me sometimes.
Really?
Even like around the neighborhood, it just feels like.
I mean, it makes sense.
It feels like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it is a different feeling.
Yeah.
I don't have issues with like the speed, but I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Like I know like when you make a left turn. And
like,
there's a car. There's a car 2 miles back, and you're like, careful, and it's like, bro, we have all the time in the world. But in your high brain, you're like, that guy's gonna T-bone us, and I'm gonna die.
Dude, I remember, but before I knew what weed was like, we were driving down Harrison Boulevard on that hill on Weaver State.
Yeah.
And I like braked like a little bit, and you're like, oh shit! You got like so scared. You like thought we were gonna die.
Well, any sudden movements in a car is just terrifying.
Yeah, well, and I mean, now as a person that's been high, I'm like, that's stupid. That's ignorant. It's like not funny.
Oh, to do it on purpose?
Yeah,
it's not the end of the world, but it's like
it's annoying.
Yeah,
it's
just annoying
because it could ruin like the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
You keep it in your head for the next 15 minutes, like,
yep,
I'm gonna die in here.
No, genuinely.
Yeah,
like it's not fun if you don't.
Yeah, no,
sink into it.
That's the thing. I'm glad I did it now, so now I know like I know how to act.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I remember like being stoned around like some of the guys that we used to hang out with, and they like had no idea about it, and it just made it.
They'd be like, "What?"
It's just the
like,
worst high.
They'd like wiggle their fingers in your head, like, "Oh, do you see stuff?" It's like, no, I'm just annoyed.
Yep.
It's just annoying.
It's like the worst place to smoke is around people that don't know what it's like to be high.
That's why it's like people that are like, "Oh, I don't smoke. I'm not gonna smoke," but like, "Oh, I'm chill." It's like, dude, you might be chill, but because you don't know what it's like, you're gonna do annoying things. Yeah, exactly. Like inevitably.
Exactly.
Like really,
and it's not even your fault necessarily, but like
it's just because you just don't understand.
And it's not even like a cool thing. It's just you don't get it. Like it's like it's not a matter of like I'm better. It's just you don't get it. Like it's hard to explain.
It's you understand how like little things that don't get under your skin when you're like sober can ruin your day.
Yep. Like driving fast.
Yeah,
like thinking it's funny to like speed up or brake.
Or like when you're oh my gosh, when you're cueing music and you listen to like 9 bangers in a row and somebody plays like if you live in Tokyo, oh, this is funny, right? And you're like,
oh lord, no,
like, oh my gosh, dude. And you have to listen to 3 minutes of just like a meme song.
This is very specific.
Yeah, because that happened once. That literally happened once, and like you just sit there like, when is this gonna be over? It's like, can we listen to good music again, please? And it's like, Normally, I wouldn't care. It's like, that's funny, whatever. But like,
just bad joke when you're sober. When you're high, it's like,
it's just
fuck
like
off.
you're ruining these next 3 minutes that feel like 40 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Time does take everything just feels longer.
Yeah.
And so if like you're annoyed, it feels 10 times longer. Being annoyed.
No, it's. Yeah, but I, like if you're just like with people that get it, it's fine.
Bro, being high around people that get it, it's like the best because it's like.
Yeah.
Like, you want water? It's like, it's just a vibe. Like, you can just be mega comfortable around them.
Someone just
and
like.
they're not like staring at you. Because I like.
There's no judgment.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, I'm sure there was some judgment with the group we used to be around.
Yeah.
But like, there was also just a matter of like observing.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what it's like, so you're just kind of like staring at the person who's like. Because like, I'd get high, right, and we'd go hang out with friends, and then they would just be staring at me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what, like.
We were also like
just wondering, like, I wonder what he's thinking.
I mean, I'm thinking of you're also like 21 and I was like 21 and it's like it's such a foreign thing that part of it is curiosity. You're just like, like a high person. Like I wonder like what they're feeling.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean.
Like,
I don't
it's
think
really just like you're just like hungry and
it's not
like scared.
Yeah, they're not judging you, but it is annoying to be stared at when you're stoned.
No, it's
and you're
the
just like,
worst.
Bro, fuck off.
You know, it's the
like,
worst.
What are you feeling?
Especially when you're like you have to go in public and you lock eyes with someone and you're like,
yep.
Stop.
Terrible feeling.
It's like it's awful.
No.
That's why, dude, I will never be in public again.
Oh,
Ever
really?
Again. I hate it.
That's wild.
Unless I have to go in to like buy a burrito or something, sure.
I avoid it, but like I'm not super against it.
Yeah, I guess I'm not super against it either. I just like I prefer not to. At least for not long.
It is just the paranoia though.
Yeah,
I will say the eye drops, bro.
They help?
So much.
Really?
Because your eyes just look normal. Because the big thing for me is my eyes get like ridiculously red.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to go out because it's obvious as fuck. And it's like it doesn't matter. But when you're stoned,
realistically,
it does
no one
matter.
cares. Even like a policeman will look at you and be like, whatever.
But when you're stoned, it matters.
No, it does. No, I agree.
And so it's like when you have the eye drops, you feel so much better because it's like you just have clear eyes. So you just like there's no.
Even sunglasses, I bet, make you feel a little weird because I bet they're wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses.
Exactly.
For me, it's like the cotton mouth, bro. The gum. The cure, because you're constantly. It makes your mouth regenerate saliva.
That's a shout.
It's like you never get cotton mouth.
No, that's fair. I didn't think about chewing gum.
No, it's incredible. But like we sound like pies. We don't need to talk about it.
No, we don't do drugs.
No, this is only one time in California. All this.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah.
No, we're the worst podcast.
Church.
Oh hell yeah!
How was church last week?
So good.
Church's chicken.
We just had Cheddar's.
Oh my gosh.
Worst experience. Not worst.
The croissants were good.
It's top 3 worst places I've ever eaten.
Yeah, the croissants were okay. They were good, but the honey butter made it too much.
It's just fucking croissant. Like it's like I could buy one at Walmart and warm it up
and heat it up. The chicken tenders were actually like I will say above average. I'd give them like a 6.5.
I'll take your word for it.
Everything else, atrocious.
So, I think it's pretty easy to understand why. When we walked in there, it was like every table had 4 old white people over the age of 60.
Yeah.
All of them. And because of that, I think every single person there asks for more salt in their food. Because inevitably you just start losing taste buds, you know? Because that food, every single thing was too salty. All of them. And like not too salty. Like ridiculously salty.
Dude, I told you, it literally felt like you were being pranked.
Yeah, when you took a bite into your meal, instead of being like, wow, this is salty, you went, am I being pranked?
It's so funny. It's so funny. 30 minutes later.
It's like, it was so
I looked
bad.
Around, I was like, where are the cameras?
It's not even about complaining. It's like, it was so bad, you, like, realistically, it couldn't have been that bad that it's a prank. Like, there's no way it's actually that bad.
Bro, I literally was like, they're out to get me. Like they're like all looking at me through the kitchen. Like, let's see what he likes. Let's see if he likes it. I was like, this is like.
And I didn't taste it, but I looked at your dish, and that shit looked horrid.
It was atrocious.
It was like,
dude,
it was chicken with like
on plain beans,
on minute rice.
Yeah, on minute rice and like a can of beans.
Yeah, and a can of beans.
And the chicken
poured in there.
The chicken tasted like just iodized salt. It just tasted like the most like salty fake like iodized chemically engineered thing ever. And it was like, we're gonna get sued for defamation.
I don't give a fuck. Never eat that Cheddar's.
Yeah, don't eat Cheddar's. And I remember there was a hot dog in the beans.
There was a piece of a hot dog.
And I was looking for another hot dog because I'm like, maybe it's intentional. Maybe they like to chop hot. No, it was just one piece of a hot dog.
Just a piece of hot dog in your dish.
He just had a hot dog.
Fucking
It was like a piece, it was like a chunk.
What fucking dish has hot dogs there?
What kind of bean? I don't know. I guess jambalaya does, but like, it wasn't a jambalaya.
No.
It was just beans.
It was just beans.
With one hot dog in it.
It was disgusting.
It was terrifying, dude. I will never do that again.
No, I'll never eat there again.
Yeah.
Service was fine.
Service was fine. The guy was nice.
Yeah,
whatever.
Nice, whatever.
I mean, the service is fine
nice.
in like every
Yeah,
place.
99% of the time you're gonna get a fine service in the U.S. I figure just with tipping and all that.
Yeah.
But no, never eat at Cheddar's. That shit was
I left a review on their little like when you pay.
Oh,
They're
really?
like, please leave a review. I said service great, food ass. Because
Did you really?
keyboard wasn't working, so it took like 30 minutes to type that.
Food ass.
Service great, food ass, and there was like the A wasn't working, so I like diddled with the A for like an hour. It was annoying.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Oh yeah, don't go to Cheddar's. I might rename the podcast. Don't go to Cheddar's.
Yeah, don't go to Cheddar's.
Awful.
That shit was terrible.
They're owned by the same franchise as Olive Garden.
Which like I'm not the biggest fan of Olive Garden either. I won't lie to you.
Actually, I'll be honest. I like Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I don't go there expecting fine dining.
Yeah.
It's like going to McDonald's,
No, that's fair.
but like for pasta.
It's nowhere near as bad as Cheddar's.
No,
obviously.
no, hell no.
But like, I can see why.
I
can see
like
why
Olive
they
Garden.
correlate.
Yeah, no, it's like a similar aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like they pay the same, like
Yeah,
the little payments. But yeah, man, that's a damn shame.
Yeah.
I have more notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the notes.
Oh yeah, pet peeves, bro. What are your pet peeves, dog?
Bro, I have too many pet peeves.
You have. I will say I haven't met a person with more pet peeves than you. I think
I just get annoyed easy. I don't know.
Let's do this.
I really like being alone.
Yeah.
And so when you really like being alone,
Everything's a pet peeve.
everything that isn't like centered around you,
Oh,
as
okay.
horrible as that sounds, is a pet peeve.
No, that makes sense because if you, the reason you like being alone to a certain extent is because you like kind of living life for you.
Yeah,
in a way.
exactly. It's because I want to avoid
Doing
pet
things.
peeves.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this because. Okay. Okay, now you're top 5, but top 3. You think worst pet peeves?
How do you define a pet peeve? Because I don't even know what that
It's
would
like
mean.
people chew with their mouth open, like little stuff like that.
Yeah, see, I don't care about that too much.
I don't really care that much either. I'll be honest. It's gross.
Yeah,
but like whatever.
It's like, I don't care. Eat your food.
I don't lose sleep over it.
I'll say having your phone with volume in anywhere public.
Oh, like on speaker?
Yeah.
It's
Like,
okay, dude.
if it's a phone call, it's more understandable. It
Bro,
definitely is more understandable.
you
But
probably-
when you're like watching a video and you just have a speaker,
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's like, who the fuck?
That's like sociopathic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Bro, you must have hated me then because before I had this
Oh, I
phone,
fucking hated
it
it.
only worked on speaker.
Oh, it pissed me the fuck off.
I couldn't do anything.
No,
though.
ask Nick, bro. Every time you look at it, you answer the phone, I look at him like, fuck. Every time. but I knew it wasn't your fault.
There's nothing
No,
I
it
could have
wasn't
done.
your
Yeah.
fault.
The regular, for just context, the regular call on my phone just didn't work.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't hear him.
Yeah.
So I had to only
to
do speaker. What I did is I would do speaker with the lowest volume, but it was still really loud.
Yep.
Like speaker with the lowest volume, you can still hear everything they're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one. And then I got a new phone, and now it's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. That is
But-
just a big pet peeve, though.
Yeah,
like if
is
I'm in
annoying.
public and someone if I can hear your phone, I'm typically just like, what the fuck? Why?
They're just playing music like out loud.
Yeah, or like watching TikToks or something. It's like, brother, shut the fuck up.
Oh, this pet peeve is really obscure, but like when someone like can't break character, like can't have like a serious conversation. Have you been around people that are just like everything that comes out of their mouth is like a joke?
Yeah.
They're like always doing a bit. Feels like, and like you can't have like a real like you don't know how that person is at all.
Yeah.
You can't have like a real conversation with them.
No, that's fair.
I think that's a pet peeve of mine. It's like sure, you're like they could be funny. They could be genuinely really funny.
Yeah.
But when they can't break out of the bit, it's
Do we
like,
know someone like that?
I can name a couple people
That
like
I know?
I mean,
You don't have to name them, but maybe mouth them to me.
there's someone in high school that I know that you know. It was like,
I don't know if I knew him.
okay, well in high school.
Oh! Yeah, I heard the name.
And I feel bad, man. It was Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter Maxfield. I genuinely really like him.
No, that's fair, actually.
But
You're right.
but he changed after I told him this. It was sophomore year.
Yeah.
I remember. I found him to be hilarious.
No, he's a funny ass.
And he is. He's still really funny. And I remember I confronted him sophomore year. We were like 15. And I was like, bro, it's like you are always like in character.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I don't know you.
Damn.
It's like you're like always joking. And dude, I swear to you, he was different from then on.
I wonder. I'd be curious to ask him, bro. Just be like, do you remember that? Because like, if
have him
it
on
were
the
me,
pod.
bro, that'd be like a life-changing conversation.
I said that to him, and I remember he brought it up a couple times years after. He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I'm not in a bit. He kind of sarcastically, he's like, I'm not in a bit. Is that okay? Whenever we have a session, because we did have serious conversations after.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, dude, I broke character. Are you happy? And I was like, I feel bad.
Yeah.
But I was also like,
but I think that's his way of acknowledging that you were right.
Yeah. I was also like, I genuinely liked him, and I wanted to like him, but like that annoyed me so much.
No,
and I was like, bro, you can be funny. Like, I like being funny, but like every once in a while, like talk about something that matters. I don't know. Not that you need to always be like.
No, I know exactly.
I don't know, like serious all the time. In fact, I think 90% of the time you should joke about everything because life is a joke.
Yeah. But no, I agree. I can sense that though from him. Like,
he's not like that anymore, dude. Since.
But I can sense that. Like, I can totally see that because he is very like always on.
He's always on a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when you were 15, he stopped, and like the rest of my life in high school with him, he's just like a really good friend. He wasn't like in character all the time.
Bro, it was funny as shit. I'm like sad I'd never seen him.
Yeah.
And we weren't even close, bro. I just hung out with him for.
He has a good vibe. He has a good vibe to him.
I hung out with him like on a weekly basis for like 8 months.
Yeah.
And that's like all I knew of him.
Yeah,
like, he was so fucking funny, bro.
Yeah, but you know what he was like nasty.
Oh.
Some of those foul things that I've ever heard come out of people's lives, out of their mouths. Oh, dude, what do you say?
But he's married now, so I hope
he's with a kid.
Yeah, so I hope that's either gotten funnier or just stopped, like the sexual stuff.
I want to have both of them on my pod, him and his wife.
Oh, I fully agree.
They both.
I don't think I'd be allowed.
Why not?
I don't know. I think they'd find it weird.
You were like a 14-year-old kid.
I agree.
Like, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But the one time we ran into him, they like ran away from us.
Oh, no, that's true. They
physically ran away from us.
It was like they saw ice.
Yeah.
As Mexicans.
Yeah.
They were just like, ah.
They literally like saw ghosts and left.
Yeah, and he said something so like.
Yeah, he was like not him.
Yeah, but he said something like it was a joke, but he said something so like dismissive. He was just like, oh, I'm not like this guy or something, and then they walked away, and I was like, oh, they did not want to be here.
Yeah, like they very we stopped Hunter for like a second.
Yeah. And
he did say something like that, and then just left. Like not in bad terms.
No, it was like a joke. It was like a lighthearted.
But like very clearly not wanting to chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
It was like a one-liner to be like, that's all I got. That's all, folks.
Zing, and then left.
Yeah, dude.
Bazinga.
No, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him up.
Hit him up.
Put him on my pod.
Because I think he's a funny ass.
No, he is. He would have so much to say, bro.
Yeah, and it's a shame. I want to hang out with him.
Yeah, we could do three of us. You don't think three of us could do a pod? I think he doesn't care, dude.
I don't give a.
I don't think he cares what like a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was hitting on was on his wife when she was like 17.
Yeah,
like, who cares? He doesn't care. No one cares. No one with the right mind would care.
I think they're just worried we care.
Yeah.
And that's why they're like anxious about it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't give a
But it's like, I don't give a rat's ass.
It's like, I don't know. Never mind.
But yeah.
Oh, okay. Name 2 more pet peeves.
Oh shit, pet peeves.
And then I'll do another one.
I don't know, brother.
I think it'd be better for you to name like opposite pet peeves.
What do you mean?
Like instead of pet peeves, name like something that you like if they open the door for you or something. Not that you like that, but it's like an example.
I'm a guy, so I never really get that.
I know, but I'm saying like because you have so many pet peeves, it might be good to like target because your brain's probably going through like a million things. But just think of like the positive things that people do. Like if someone like compliments your shirt or something, you'd like compliments or like maybe that's not a good example, but I'm saying like you know what I'm saying, like opposite of a pet peeve.
I don't fucking know, dude.
A domestic peeve, or wait, I don't know. A domestic pove.
This is hard, bro, because I don't fucking know. Like, unless I have examples. Like, give me an example of something, and I'll tell you whether I dislike it or like it. I don't know.
Okay. I like it when people that are, like, very religious have an open mind.
Okay.
Because, like, I feel like religion inevitably makes you close-minded. Yeah. Because you have to be.
I like the closed-minded ones more.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're just funner.
Really?
Yeah, because at least they, like, I don't want to get, like, you know, into the weeds on this. But, like, they, like, truly believe what they believe. Like, I prefer people like that.
See, I don't think they do.
No?
No. I think...
They might be wrong in their beliefs, but
no,
God damn do they believe it.
I don't think they believe it.
No?
No. I think I have this theory. I don't know, but I can't speak for other religions. I've only been around really one religion. But I think 80% of LDS people don't believe it. I think they love the lifestyle. They love that their daughters aren't hoes, and that their kids are trying to not be hoes, even though they probably are. But I think they like that it teaches their kids morals. They love the community, but I don't think they really believe it. I really don't. In fact, this might sound douchey, but I think it's an objective fact they don't believe. Like 80% of them don't believe it. There's outliers. There's like maybe a few. Like in a ward of 500 people, I think like 10 believe it.
That's crazy.
Genuinely, and I swear to you, I literally, no one can unconvince me of that.
Well, I'm the wrong guy to argue that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I have a lot of like evidence that like why I think that.
I'd want to see that discussion with someone though.
Someone like in the church. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I should have that. But you know what's crazy? I've had this discussion with people in the church, and they agree with me.
No, find someone that disagrees.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
That's what I mean. So this is a prime example of why I like those people more, because they'll disagree with you.
Yeah.
Especially me, like, I don't know why like, how can I say this to not sound like an egotistical fuck?
Go, just say it. What I just said sounded egotistical.
I'm an egotistical fuck. I'm like a born and raised Utahn that's like not religious.
Yeah.
And so I'm like the scapegoat for so many fucking people to talk about their religious feelings because they know that like I'm not indoctrinated, right?
Yeah.
Like I have no opinion. Yeah. So it's like they come to me because I'm never gonna say that's right, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't care.
Yeah.
And so like
you don't give a hoot.
That's why I like exactly. That's why I almost like hanging out. Like I almost prefer the people that have their own opinion because I don't become
like a therapist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you should like that. You should have worked not like in a mean way, but like, you should have worked that out by now. But like I don't know how to say that to not sound mean because obviously everyone goes through different shit. Everyone
has different pacing for everything.
And like it's also just like the ones that are in the middle piss me off the most.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't even have a side. You're just falling into whatever like you think is cooler or like the environment you're in. You know what I mean? Like let's say like I'm like super like against or for gay marriage or something.
Yeah.
And then I like go to dinner with my parents and they like say anti-gay shit and I just keep quiet because I'm just in their environment.
Yeah.
It's like no, if you believe that, like you should be fucking doing something.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah. Like you can't just flip flop depending on the environment you're in.
No, that's actually a big problem I have too.
Like don't scream. Like you know, I'm atheist and I'm never gonna go to someone's house who's religious and just be like you're wrong.
I remember this. It's funny you bring that up because I remember when I had Mutual years ago, and I would match with girls, and there were like, so many of them were like quote unquote progressive Mormons.
Right. The worst.
And I was like, and I would talk to them. I'd pick their brains because I'd be like, genuinely, it's like if you're so they'd have like the LGBTQ flag like in their bios, and I'd be like, genuinely, like, how do you identify as LDS?
Yeah, exactly.
But feels so strongly about gay rights.
Yep.
It's just it's like the CEO of McDonald's being like a fitness guru.
Yeah.
It's like
or being vegan.
Yeah. That's a better example. It's like you can't like
you can, but like
if you're because the church tells you have to preach the gospel. If you're preaching something that you fundamentally don't believe, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, and that's why those people piss me the fuck off.
I think it's just they want to feel safe,
especially as an adult.
You know what I think? I think they're people pleasers. I think they want to just like please the common person that is okay with getting married, but they also want to please their family members, the people they grew up with. And it's like, dude, that's a little disingenuous, but whatever. That
might be my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's people who don't, like, truly practice what they preach.
Yeah.
Whichever side.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't care. If you're religious...
If you're Mormon, do it. Yeah.
Like, that's great, bro.
Commit to it.
Like, shit, 99% of it's all good stuff. Go for it.
Yeah.
But it's like, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like...
And that is why I don't think 80% of people believe in it. Because 80% of people don't do it.
Yeah, they don't follow.
They don't believe it.
Shit,
dude, if I genuinely believed in the LDS religion, like fully, I would not even be near a room with coffee.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be near the chance of drinking alcohol. Like I wouldn't even be like if you like drank alcohol, I'd cut you off. I'd be so scared.
It'd be that bad? It wouldn't be that bad.
Yes, dude. eternal self. If you like these 80 years on Earth compared to like eternal happiness.
But, like, even the most Mormon people I know aren't like that.
That's because they don't believe it.
Bro, they believe it. It's not about, like...
My theory...
It's about your discipline more so than it is your temptation.
But the thing is, like, if you genuinely, fully believed it as much as you believe, like, grass is green...
Then you would want to tempt yourself to prove that you won't do it. Remember how Gandhi would sleep with naked women? That example, but to a much lesser degree.
And he didn't touch any of them.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
That's a fact.
Not one.
He didn't touch one.
Not one.
I'm 100% sure.
All above the age of 18.
There is no way.
All of them.
There is no way he...
But you know what I mean? Like, if I were religious, I'd be like... Not that I'd look out for it, but like I wouldn't hide from it.
But bro, think about this. Like, think about it.
Bro, when you were a teenager and you were Mormon,
I didn't believe in it.
You didn't. Oh, okay.
That's my prime example.
Well, I need to find someone who, like I need to ask Nick. Like, think of Nick.
I don't think Nick does either. I don't think anyone does.
Shit.
No, or else he would correct us when we say like nasty jokes.
No.
You don't think so?
No, because that's not what like believing it means. I'm atheist, but I'm not screaming at you to be atheist.
I don't think. Well, like
Nick's religious. He's not screaming at me to believe in God. Like, it's not about like.
If you, I think if you fully believed it, you'd be on your knees like begging your family members to get baptized.
No.
Like crying at them.
No.
Because it's like eternity, dude.
Dude, but that's not how it works.
That's how I would.
Why do I need to teach you this? That's not what religion is.
I think it is though.
No, it's about like free will. The whole like.
No, it's free will. You don't like grab them and make them get baptized.
Yeah.
But I would be like having panic attacks that like no one's going to heaven. I would literally be
I get what you mean, but I don't think that's the case.
But like,
I'm curious to know how they feel.
I just think it's so hard for you and me to like think of it as a matter of fact.
See, I need Nick in one of these.
I know, but like
God bless that man.
It's like
I want to ask him because I know that
he's gonna say he believes. He's gonna say he does.
No. But I want to ask him. Then why aren't you doing that to me?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you like? Do you lose sleep knowing that we're not like in the church?
I think if you fully 100% believed it, you would stay up at night panicking.
I know what you mean, but I disagree with you. But I totally get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just because I would be like that. Maybe it manifests different for everybody else.
It's like if I were vegan.
Yeah.
Like, what's something I am that most people aren't? I don't know how to fucking say that.
Like, but like, nothing you are has eternal repercussions. Nothing. It's different when you have eternal repercussions for something.
I guess, I don't believe in any of that. So.
I think part of it is because I would be like that, but I can't fathom anyone else not being like that. Like, think of it as a matter of fact, okay? Like, it's going to be so hard for you, but it's hard for me too. Picture, like, it's an objective truth that, like, there's a heaven and all that, okay? Think about it.
I just think about it like as a vegan.
Yeah.
If you're vegan, you truly believe in veganism, no shit you want everyone else to be vegan.
Yeah.
Because the whole purpose is for everyone to stop fucking eating meat.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to see your cousin eating steak because you're vegan.
A lot of them do. A lot of vegans do.
Exactly.
I think those are the vegans that, like,
do you think they're the ones that truly believe and the other ones don't?
I think the other ones do it for self-righteous reasons, but they don't really care that... They care about the animals. I disagree, bro. But I don't think they care that, like...
I disagree. Because there's a certain level of, like...
I mean, personally...
Personal choice and recognizing that everyone has their own personal choice.
I personally know a lot of... In fact, the majority of vegans I know don't care if anyone else eats meat. They just feel guilty. They're just like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, everyone, eat a burger. I don't care.
But you don't think they believe in whatever that theory is? I don't know what they believe.
No meat theory?
I don't know what it is.
In no meat theory, that's just being heterosexual.
Sure.
I'm working on a bit with that.
Not good.
What's up with these vegans not eating meat? What are they? Homophobic?
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit like that.
No.
I'm gonna get the delivery a little different.
No, but I want to ask someone who's religious now.
No, it'd be interesting.
Because I know I don't agree with you, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, I just can't fathom not feeling like that. If you genuinely not believed it, I shouldn't say belief. I shouldn't say belief. If you were convicted, like, because belief, sure, I believe that. I don't know. There should be more art on the streets. That's not like I'm not convicted that would change. Like, you know, maybe that's a bad example, but I'm saying like belief is different than conviction.
So when I say that my pet peeve are people that like are in the middle compared to the ones that really believe, I'm not talking about the ones that are like gonna scream at you when like I don't favor the ones that are gonna get mad at me for smoking weed. because I don't think those are the people who I'm talking about when it comes to like believing in what they believe. I think it's the ones that like know they don't want to do it, have no care that I do it, and will not bother me about it at all. Because they've made up their mind of what it is.
But wouldn't you feel a little like, oh, they probably don't care about me, that they don't care if you do it?
No.
Because in their narrative,
I don't care lesser for them.
Yeah.
Because of I don't agree with what they believe.
But you don't think what they're doing is like sending them to hell. You don't think that. So it's like
there's gonna be less wasting a fuck ton of their time and resources.
But like,
look, I could easily make an argument to why I think someone who's religious is wasting so much of their time.
Yeah, but that's I think that's like a different. Because I agree with that. It's a different.
Well, when you speak of eternity, this is my eternity.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is it. So they're wasting their time in eternity.
And you believe that that's their eternity too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't like. I still care for them.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like they're gonna do what they want, and you know why I think that way? Because I know what I believe. And so when they do the same to me, like when they let me smoke weed, even though they think I'm going to be damned to hell, but they let me do it because they have their own opinion.
I guess my rebuttal to that is like, you're not convicted that this is your eternity. You just think that. Like, picture if you were convicted, like, as a matter of fact. Like, it was like, you knew.
That's damn near what I think.
Like you're like, okay, so you're like 100% convicted.
I'm like 99.999%.
Conviction is like, you know it. You know it like, you know your hand is there. Like, you know it. Like, conviction.
Well, you just can't have that to anything.
I know, that's why, that's literally my point. That's literally my point, bro. But that's my point.
I want to ask someone who's religious.
Yeah.
We need someone who's religious in this
like
podcast.
That you don't know is literally my point. Is like, they don't know. Like, they don't believe it, like, fully.
See, but I don't know. I guess I just prefer people who, like, have their own morals and beliefs figured out. And, like, it'll change. Like, mine are going to change. Everything changes with age, experience, all that shit. But, like, they're not, like... How can I say this to where it's not me? Like, I'm not... I can only phrase it in a rude way. I mean... Like, they have their morals and beliefs figured out. Like, they're not in that experimental phase that I think... is like teenager style. Yeah. They're not in that in like post 21 or whatever. Yeah. Which is like, if you are, that's fine, because a lot of these people have like fucking trauma behind it. Yeah. Like they've been forced to go to church every day of their lives, and there's like this weird dynamic with their family where they have to stay Mormon, or else they like have this weird argument with their mom, and like
they get kicked out.
I can't imagine. That sounds horrible and abusive. Yeah. But it's like,
I agree.
But I just don't like figure that out by yourself, and I'll just do me. That's like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, I don't know.
I don't mind helping people like talk about their like problems and like helping them figure out alternatives to like
it gets tiring.
Yeah. But like,
and not that I'm that I guess what makes me mad is I'm not the one to make those answers.
I guess I've never been like the not Mormon friend. I've never been like the one people. But I've been told this isn't like me flexing. I've been told by like all my friends that like when we were super into the church, I was the least judgmental. Yeah. So like, I feel like I've had some experience with people go to me and they say like some nonsense, and I'm just like, I don't know.
And I just don't like that, because it's like, who the fuck am I to give you those answers? Yeah. Like, I didn't ask someone. Like, I guess what makes me mad is, and that's not, I think, why they're approaching me. What makes me mad is you, like, not being able to figure that out by yourself. Yeah. As horrible as that sounds. Like,
no, it is something you need to kind of do by
exactly.
Like, it
is. Your spirituality, your views on life, and blah blah. Like, that's
you can't do that because of someone else.
Yeah, you can't be taught that.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, that's something you need to figure out on your own.
That's why I think religion is a little silly, because like teaching someone what a life philosophy should be is kind of like, why?
Yeah, they'll learn it.
Everybody's is gonna be different.
Yeah, and they're gonna figure it out on their own based off their experience. Yeah. And so like, I just hate the troubled religious people when they come to me and they're just like, why don't you do this? Like, but don't you think this? And then I just become this weird medium of like, I'm the Pope of atheism, and it's like, I never signed up for this.
Pope of atheism is crazy.
I don't speak for all atheists, and like, I don't speak on behalf of this idea. It's just, I have my opinion, you have your opinion.
Pope of atheism.
It's like, that's how it feels, bro. They're like, but don't you think you're gonna go to hell? And it's like, I don't fucking know.
You could probably start a cult of like atheism.
It's a thing, bro. They have their like
Atheists
spaghetti. What's it called? Like spaghetti god or some shit.
But
They
there's
have
like
their own
atheists?
religion. Yeah, it's its own thing.
Hmm.
I mean, everyone has. There's weirdos everywhere.
But like, how do you make it a religion out of atheism?
It's basically just like snarky. Just like the whole purpose of it is
It's
to
like
like
to-
make fun of.
Oh, it's
like they're taking tax breaks
to
to like be an example of why it's bad.
how silly it is.
Yeah.
But like,
I think that in itself is stupid. But
yeah, I mean,
each their own.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes fire with fire is good, and sometimes fire with fire is not good.
Yeah. I guess the pet peeve is people asking me for advice.
Okay.
On life.
People talking to you.
People attacking me. People wanting to gain my thought.
Your pet peeve is somebody saying words at you.
Yeah. People caring enough about me to want to know my opinion on their life,
Yeah.
and me hating that.
Yeah, you could boil it down to just people caring about what you think. you could.
Yeah. I agree.
It's like, why do you care what I think?
I genuinely though. Like,
Yeah. See, I like when people
like
care what I
that's
think.
sweet of you to like hold me up to a standard that you
Yeah.
care about what I think, but you shouldn't. My whole philosophy is you shouldn't fucking care what I think. Like you shouldn't care what anyone thinks.
Yeah.
Like it's your personal.
See, I like it.
thing.
I like when people care what I think. I do.
Like I do.
It might
but, like,
be
not
egotistical,
With, not
but-
with like
yeah.
spiritual shit. Like I don't
Yeah.
care what you think happens after we die. Unless
Yeah.
you solved it, unless you figured it the fuck out, I don't care. Like
That's crazy. You
that's
figured it out.
That's for you to do.
Do you think there's someone in the history of the world that figured it out?
No.
That like
Yeah, when they fucking died.
that like went into death like knowing they're like, yep, I know.
Oh yeah.
And he was right.
No. Actually,
Somebody probably guessed
I
it.
guess, yeah, you're right. Inevitably, someone must have gotten it right.
Yeah.
Like in all of human history, someone must have been like,
What if like nobody's right? What if it's like we go to like this purple
That's
world
my hope, bro.
with like dragons
I
and like
hope.
you have to tame the dragon to like be reborn?
That's my best case scenario. Is we just get into some weird shit. Like it's something
Yeah.
that no one could have thought about.
Yeah, no religion
We
could
just
even-
morph into like a fucking world of Pokemon.
Yeah.
You just, I don't know.
And you just like collect Pokemon for 50 years until you're born in like a different planet.
Yeah.
And then that planet, I don't know.
That's the thing too. It's like I don't know. We're getting religious.
We don't have to. Or we can.
I was just gonna say I just never thought the idea of heaven was that nice. Like genuinely, that sounds fucking horrible. Like eternity, bro.
Yeah.
I get bored. I used to get bored in summertime when I didn't have school. You're saying that like I can just do whatever the fuck I want for however the fuck long I want? Like that's like, bro, I get bored day 2. I'd be like, God, what's next?
You don't think you'd have a month of like...
No, I need trials, bro.
Yeah.
I need problems.
Yeah.
I need hardships. Like you
Yeah.
can't live a life of just like luxury.
That's
why all those rich people are fucking like.
Bro, that's
their
actually
life.
super interesting because the church teaches that you can't have happiness
Exactly.
without adversity.
I need my fucking dog to die in heaven.
So like, hold on. This is, I think something clicked in my brain.
Yeah, it clicked in mine when I was 12.
Yeah.
This is what pisses me off.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
You're
sorry.
so much smarter than me, bro.
It's not intelligence. It's just think about it.
You don't understand, dude. Like, when you're raised in an environment that
I
tells
guess
you not to
I'm
free
just
think.
so fucking fortunate
Yeah,
to have
yeah.
been raised in an environment where my parents literally went figure it out.
Yeah.
Like they did to me what I want to do to others.
Like, people that grow up LDS are raised and they're told it's bad to think for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like...
No, I can see why that'd
Yeah.
be difficult.
It's like you
Like-
feel guilty when you
Yeah.
think when you have free thoughts. You feel guilty. You're just like, I shouldn't think that. It doesn't go with with the church.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's rough, bro. Especially when that's happening to you at such a young age.
yeah, no, because it happens to you at such a young age, it shapes you. It shapes your adulthood.
Yeah.
But
I guess I shouldn't be mad at the individual.
Yeah.
I should be mad at the environment they were put in as children.
I like the body, dude.
Yeah.
At the root problem, but it's true. The church teaches you can't. Which I believe in this. You can't have happiness without adversity.
Yeah.
It's like all over the scripture. It's all over the Bible. It's all over the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, I agree.
So with heaven,
Mm.
in theory, according to the church's definition, it would not be happiness. It'd be misery.
Yeah.
Because you can't experience happiness without adversity. If heaven is all good, dang, bro, I gotta ask one of my friends that. I don't know what they think.
Go for it.
Because-
They'll give you an answer.
But I don't know. It's interesting. Like philosophically, how it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It would just
Crazy
create
that.
a bunch of sad people.
Crazy that, innit? No, I'm joking.
Crazy that. I don't know.
No, but it's
it might
just-
not
but
be
that's
that
what-
mind blowing to you because you're like, I've been thinking about this for 10 years.
And it's not. But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like that's why like heaven just never seemed that good.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's always been like a like, I don't know how to explain. Like, it's very easy for me to talk, right? Because, like, and that's why I don't yell about this stuff that much. Although we're gonna publicate this to the entire world. But like,
all 10 subscribers.
Yeah. Like, the big things for me that, like, is why I'm not, like, super... Like, I don't think you remember, as a kid, like, in my teenage years, I was way more, like, angry about it. Like, I was way more, like, fuck Mormons! Like, I was way more like that. Like, I was way more angrier.
I wouldn't say way more.
No?
No, it's almost the same, but more.
I was more aggressive to it, I'd say.
I would say, like 10% more aggressive.
All right.
I don't think by that much.
How aggressive am I now? I think I'm way less aggressive.
I think you're about the same, bro. But,
really?
but like a little less. Like you don't say it unagitated now. You don't randomly say like,
that's fair.
"Fuck Mormons." You like someone has to bring up something religious, and you're like, "Oh, that shit's retarded."
Well, here's the thing. It's like it's less about fuck Mormons now.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't like. It's weirdly like I'm starting to recognize the individual more, aside from what I just said before this. But I recognize the individual more as opposed to just like they're part of this group and they think this way.
Yeah.
But one big thing that changed that for me is like I've never really had like that much of a hardship in life.
Yeah.
Like my parents are alive, my family's alive. Like I lost a cat and a dog.
Yeah.
Which shitty.
Yeah.
But like it's not going to change my life.
Yeah.
Like I think
you didn't lose a limb.
Exactly. Like I think more like family death. I think it's really where it's going to like push me to be like I genuinely think when I lose one of my parents, I'm going to have to like take a second and be like,
what do I believe type shit? Yeah. That's
why I'm not like
human.
as loud about it, because it's like until I'm at that point, I don't think I can fully have an opinion.
Until you're like rock bottom, like emotionally, not emotionally, like I don't know.
It's like witnessing
existentially.
Yeah, witnessing the end of a life in person of someone that you like really care about.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll do it for me. But I've always like I remember thinking that as like a kid and being like, well, that kind of is the whole purpose. Is like I say goodbye to like my dad, and that's just a goodbye, and then like it's like what's next? You know what I mean?
That's the whole selling point of religion is like it's not a goodbye; it's a see you later.
I know, but that's why I don't like it.
Yeah,
because it's like it should be.
You think it's like manipulating the human's worst experience and erasing it into something that is like false. Like it's manipulating a human's worst fear. Yeah. Everyone's worst fear is having your loved one die. Not even like a parent, like your sibling, a kid. Like, that's everyone's worst fear. So it's like manipulating that emotion.
Yeah.
And monetizing it.
Yeah, literally. Because who the fuck wouldn't want to see their loved ones in afterlife?
No.
Like, are you kidding? That's what I mean. Like, I can't speak because I haven't lost anyone.
Yeah.
But like, when I lose my parents, bro. Yeah. I'd give fucking anything to see him back.
Yeah,
I don't need to experience that to know that.
Yeah,
like
you already know that.
I already know that.
Yeah,
but I think there's something to be said about like a goodbye.
Yeah,
like there is something to be said about it.
Yeah,
like my parents. Like I move away from my parents, I'm gonna start my own family.
Yeah,
hopefully, I don't know if I meet the right girl, and then like that's my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's like there's evolutions. Like there's no point if there's no.
This is generations.
Yeah, if there's no like movement or progression, like what's the point?
Because they'd be like your grandparents, your parents would be like just as close to them.
Yeah.
And then like their grandparents, and it would just be like a giant clusterfuck of like
weird lineages of
families that are all. I mean, I think it's kind of beautiful actually, but
it'd be dope.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool
but
actually.
But then what, bro?
Yeah.
It's like if there's nothing to be like done. Nothing to be like no issue to be resolved, like nothing for us to unite and like work towards.
Get together.
Like there's no end goal. It's just like this is now we just kick it.
Yeah, we
it's
just
like,
chill.
It's like I wouldn't want that, bro. I need some type of something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not that I'd go to hell.
I mean, Mormons don't believe in hell.
Oh, you're right.
They don't.
Is outer darkness a thing then?
They believe like.
Because ironically, I think sorry, I just cut you off.
Yeah.
Ironically, I don't know why I asked the question and then assumed the answer.
Yeah.
But I think ironically, your version of hell is like what I believe happens after we die.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
So the LDS Church doesn't really go into it what it is. It's just outer darkness. It's like where people that have literally talked to God face to face, like that know He exists but deny Him. That's where they're going. So like no one.
Basically, it's just like murders.
It's like murders can also go to like the lowest level of hell. It depends.
Okay.
It depends. It all
I
depends.
can just fuck a kid and I'll be going to heaven.
No.
Like as long as I acknowledge that that's God.
No, because you get excommunicated, and if you don't have a member, you have to get rebaptized, and you can't get rebaptized.
Oh.
But you can work.
Oh, that happens up there too.
What?
The baptisms.
Yeah, I mean they believe that's why people get baptized for the dead.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's why they do it.
So there is no real like
Benjamin Franklin's Mormon technically.
That's crazy.
And technically every famous person that has died is Mormon.
Good on them. They got him
against their will.
They better collect that tithing.
Technically, bro, like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they all got baptized after they died.
Oh, at least we saved them.
Well, like the way they teach is like the baptism, they can still reject it up there. They can be like,
"Oh, for real?"
They can be like, they could be like, "Nah, I'm good," or they can be like, "Sure, thanks for doing."
But do they know that it's like the right one?
No, they believe
like they
that
can't say no to the Mormon one and then enter.
Do you really want
Allah's heaven?
Do you genuinely? It's interesting. They believe that when you're up there, what they call the Church of Jesus Christ, Christ's church, isn't necessarily like the clear only religion. There's still religions. Like Jehovah's Witnesses are still going to preach up there. They're still preaching until like until the second coming happens. That's when every soul that's ever lived on earth is then going to be judged and placed into like where they deserve to be. So it's like a holding place. It's like a holding cell.
Oh. Okay.
Not a cell. It's like a holding world.
Sure.
Like another Earth, kind of.
That's crazy. So I get an option up there.
You still do.
That's what I remember. I told that to Nick.
You got nothing to lose.
I remember I told that to Nick a while ago, and I think that might have been like the end all because I don't think he's ever talked to me about religion since.
Yeah.
But I just went like, according to your theory, I can do fuck all and be fine. And he's like, I guess. I was like, all right, well, done. Like, bro, if it's that, like, obviously I'm choosing that. I mean, I'm not out here fucking killing people.
That's like I know the rebuttal because like I've been a missionary and I've had that question a million times.
Yeah.
The rebuttal.
It is just it's not a real answer, but like.
Well, the rebuttal would just be like, if you don't like your repercussions on Earth do reflect in your eternity, but like that's up to God.
Yeah.
But like he does say,
Yeah.
I'd read a scripture that said like your actions on Earth will reflect in heaven. I would say that, and then I would say like, see, it does matter, but I don't know.
But I'd say I had a father figure, so I'm not really scared of an imaginary one. His discipline.
I don't know, dude. None of us know. None of us fucking know. No.
I agree with that.
That's why I think it's silly to like base an entire movement over something that you are guessing.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I'm not one of those people that think it shouldn't exist.
Because like maybe you had a crazy acid trip and you're like, no, dude, I know that this is like
definitely
there's a purple god in like the sea.
And if it
it moves people,
whether good or bad, if it makes you be good, like be a better person, do it, bro. Like the fuck.
Yeah. Bro, what you still haven't said? What's an opposite pet peeve, bro?
Opposite pet peeve?
You gotta think of just one.
You know what I really like? I like when you're driving and you're gonna turn left at a light, right? And there's a car coming, but the car has like a general distance from the car behind it, and it acknowledges that, so it speeds up, so that you can
give
go
you
after
more
it.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's considerate.
I like people like that.
Yeah. I also like it. This has happened to me before when like someone's riding you, and you like look at them and they realize they're riding you, but they didn't do it on purpose, and then they instantly go back.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to brake check them. You don't have to do anything. They just like you see that moment and like their self-awareness, like, oh shit, sorry. Then they like slow down and then just like, I don't know. That happens a lot. They're just like, oh dude, you didn't mean to. It's fine.
Yeah. No, I agree. I love people like that.
Yeah. It's all cars though. I know. You might hate this. I think you would hate this.
I don't know. Like, what pet peeves do you think I have?
I don't know. I think this is a pet peeve of yours, but it's actually one of my anti-pet peeves. I actually like this. I love it when strangers interact.
I don't dislike that.
Really?
No.
I love it. I love it when just like, I don't know, some dude that's working at Ross is like, dude, I bought that at fucking Comic-Con 3 years ago, and I'm like, sick, dude. Like, I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's dope.
Yeah?
I like that too.
Oh,
that's one big thing I didn't like about Europe.
Yeah.
Was the fact that they don't like that. You don't do that.
You don't?
Like, you don't speak to strangers.
Really?
No. Like, you do not make small talk.
Dude, those like pickup artists, like, what's your body count? If they went to
Europe, they'd get
punched
easy. Like, bro, you don't do that. Like, it's not that bad, but it's like that's weird. Like, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the norm there. And it's like, I kind of fall within both, because it's like, I'm never going to be the one to do that, so
Yeah.
I'm fine in Europe, but I also don't dislike it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the other day, I saw this guy with a Boca jersey, and so I, like, just, like, walked by him, and I was like, che, que camiseta.
Yeah.
He just, like, smiled, looked at it, and laughed, and we just went on our way.
Yeah.
Like, that type of little small, like, nice shoes, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
love that shit. I
Okay.
complimented a guy's watch the other day.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I love stuff like that.
I guess
Especially
we do
when it's
that.
like compliments. Like, I fucking love that.
Yeah, because it's like a way to humans to connect. Even though it's like such a small 3-second
Bro,
connection,
like,
it's just like you connected.
It's insane how much like a little something like that can like make your day better.
Yeah, dude. When people like compliment like a shirt, I was like,
Bro,
fuck yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I like your fit. I'm like, damn, yeah.
I was like, I might wear this fit
Yeah.
more often.
Literally, bro.
Or like compliment your hair after a haircut, and
Bro,
you're like, all right.
Like, especially as teenagers, like, I don't know if this ever happened to you, but like, I got complimented on my straight teeth when I was a teenager,
oh
bro.
yeah.
Never smiled more in my life.
Bro, that's my first kiss. The first girl I ever kissed said that.
Yeah.
She's like, "Did you have braces as a kid?" I was like, "No, I didn't." She's like, "How are your teeth so straight?"
Yeah, I got
was
the
like,
exact same thing.
I think it's just like Latino genes, or like
Yeah.
the fact that our moms probably breastfed us a little longer than the average American baby.
Yeah, definitely.
But I got off when I was 7. But but like I remember that I never stopped smiling.
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
It's weird.
Like, I feel like we need to collectively as a society just like compliment teenagers more.
Yeah, because they're all struggling.
All of them, bro.
But yeah.
Struggling?
No, like no, never mind.
I didn't understand the pause.
Like go compliment teenager and see how you feel.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
well, it doesn't
saying.
have to be a weird compliment. Just be like, bro, I like your fit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that's not predatory.
No, it's not.
It's a little weird.
We live in a world where like everything can be taken weird.
I agree.
Like it's just.
But no, I love that shit. That's not a pet peeve at all, bro.
Okay. No,
Like,
I like
it
that.
depends how you do it. Like, if you're like really annoying with it.
Well, if you like open end a conversation to like going a long time, it's like that's annoying.
Yeah. Or if your tone is like too much. Like, if you got too much energy being thrown at me.
Yeah, then it
like, you gotta dial it
It's
back
not
a
even
little
because you have too much energy. It's because it comes across as disingenuous.
Yeah,
it's like you're not like that.
Particularly when they're with friends or something and they'll do that. Then it's like, okay.
You're doing a show. You're making a show.
Yeah. It's like a guy coming. It's like, I really like your shoes. And he just stands there and you're like, dope, thanks.
Yeah.
And then you hear kids laughing in the back and you're like, what?
Funny bit.
Yeah.
Funny bit.
Hilarious,
dude.
Bro. But it's like, I used to do that as a kid. We were, every kid has done that.
I did that, but like in a more like disrespectful way. But.
Yeah. But like, I hate that.
What's something you've done like that as a teenager, like to make your friends think you're cool or whatever?
Oh fuck! I don't have like, I was pretty fucking tame as a person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I flipped a guy off at Little Caesars with my brother there.
Oh.
So we were like, the parking lot was like behind the glass, right? So we were inside looking out, and David was like, just flip this guy off.
Yeah.
And like, me being like fucking 7, I was like, say less. And so I just flipped him off, and he was like this big ass Mexican dude.
Yeah.
And he like walked in, and my mom somehow didn't notice, thank God, because she was like up ordering, and we were back, like we're like a decent distance back at the window, and he walked in, and he's like, "Why are you flipping me off?" And me and him were just like, bro, we were little kids, we're just nervous and shit. We're like, we didn't. And he just like huffed and puffed and left. And I think he like knew we were kids.
He's like, you knew you were 7.
He wanted to like scare us. I think he wanted to be like, don't ever do that shit again. Which, like, fair, bro. Don't flip people off.
Bro, the worst is like, what would he have done? You're like, yeah, I flipped you off, pussy.
That's true, bro.
What is he gonna do?
What would he have done?
He's not gonna hit his
fucking
7-year-old.
tell my mom.
Yeah, like he's not gonna do shit.
No,
because that's happened to me before. I've like one time these teenagers. This was like after I was like 21, 22. These teenagers like I was at a restaurant. They were throwing like papers at the back of my head. And I turned around. I was like, you guys have like. Are you guys like 3? What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
it's disrespectful. They're like, we don't give a shit, pussy. And I was like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hit a kid.
No, you're not.
And I was like, I'm just gonna move. I just moved tables because I was like, what am I gonna do, dude?
You can't even speak sense to them because they're just. It's like
if they're adults, I'd be like, we're fighting.
Yeah, no,
like square up. But like they're like 13, and I'm like, dude.
And nothing you can say will like get them to understand. Because like they haven't developed enough to like get it.
I almost felt empathy. I'm like, oh, your parents probably don't raise you,
bro.
So I was like,
that's
you know
my
what?
Immediate thought.
I was
when
like,
I see kids like
whatever.
that.
So I just got a different table, and I was like, damn, being a teenager, you're invincible. No adult's gonna hit you. unless you're a crazy adult and you're willing to go to jail over hitting a minor. It's just like, what are you gonna do?
No, I agree. But you shouldn't do shit, because if a kid's like that, bro, like, you know, they got a shitty, like,
yeah, no, they do.
like,
yeah.
Even if it's like a rich kid or some shit.
I was surprised because I was like, me as a 13-year-old, if an adult confronts me, I'll shit my pants. I'm so sorry, sir.
I think it's because we were hit.
Yeah.
I think that's literally it.
We were hit.
You've never been hit, and a guy goes, stop! When you have no fear of like, oh, fuck.
Exactly, dude. When you don't realize adults can hit you.
For real,
yeah, I was astonished because I was like, he's gonna shit himself. Watch.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't give a fuck, pussy. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's never been hit.
It's like, yeah.
Which is like, it's not your place to hit him.
He's been hit more than us.
It could be, but like, even then, bro.
No, you're right.
Like,
I've never been hit.
I don't think they purposely want to get hit. Like,
yeah. I think you're right. I think when you realize, like, oh, an adult has hit me, an adult will hit me again in the future, you kind of act like more like, oh, like, I'm not invincible.
Yeah.
Like, I can get
And if a stranger hits you, I think you're the most tame person on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had a stranger hit me.
I've never had a stranger hit me.
No, but if it happened, I would have been like, I'm never pranking anyone.
Imagine that Mexican guy goes in there, decks you in the face.
He could have. Like, bro, I would have been like a saint afterwards.
Just decks a 7-year-old.
Bro, I remember.
That probably would have changed your life.
I remember it vividly because David told my mom after in the car, and I fucking bawled, bro. I bawled my eyes out.
Yeah.
Because I got in trouble, obviously.
Yeah. It's like, let it be.
But it was that scenario of like he walked in and he was like, "Why are you flipping me off?" And it's like, oh, I don't like. I've been hit with a belt. I'd rather just be a nice little kid.
Yeah.
So I immediately was like, even though I vividly like lifted my finger up and held it at him from the window, but
it's probably like it's not.
But the guy came in and just wanted to scare us, and like we weren't. We weren't bad kids. We were just fucking dumb.
You're just a kid.
And I think he figured that out. He's like, they're not bad kids, they're just dumb. It's like, whatever.
Dang, dude. I wish I would have realized that more as a teenager, how, like, untouchable I was. Because I didn't know. I didn't realize it.
You, motherfucker, you did all sorts of shit.
I know, but, like, I was never disrespectful. Like, I was disrespectful until I got confronted. And as soon as I got confronted, I was like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Like, it's just, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
I would never be like, I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, I was never like that. I was always like, once I got confronted, that's when I was like, the gig is up. Like, I'm going to be respectful now.
That's good.
But, like, I don't know. I think it's probably a good thing then, because I would have been, like, a asshole to adults.
No, that's fair.
Like, what are you going to do, man? I'm not doing anything illegal. You going to hit me?
Yeah.
Hit me. See what happens if you hit a 15-year-old.
I don't know why. Like, neither of us really had that personality.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone in our family
like, confrontational?
Really no.
No, I think Latinos are kind of raised to not be confrontational.
David's confrontational, but, like, he's not, like...
Is he, though?
He's not, like, I'm going to fight you confrontational. It's just, like, Karen confrontational.
I mean, I don't know him, but, like, the little I know about him, I've never seen him be confrontational.
No, he can make a scene and a half. Yeah.
Really?
But oftentimes it's, like, shit where it's, like, I'm kind of okay with it.
Yeah, because it's like it needs to happen.
Beto's like didn't give us an order once, and then we came back and tried to get it, and they didn't. They were like, "No, we gave you it." Oh. And we were like, "Motherfucker, what?"
Yeah.
And he just popped out. He just started screaming at the bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like,
"Worked?"
I agree. No, it didn't work, but I was like, "She deserves it."
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not mad at it. Like,
I would actually
like,
go crazy. It's not
like him doing something and then like being like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, it's always justified.
Yeah, it's like. We know when we're doing something wrong.
If I went to Beto's and they never gave me my order and they said they did, I would go crazy.
I'd be pissed, but I don't know how much I would do.
I'd be so angry.
Yeah, it'd be rough to draw the line between like doing something that gets the cops called.
I wouldn't hit anybody, but I'd be like very angry.
Yeah,
so I'd be like, you guys stole from me.
That's the thing. What do you do?
Nah, they could do that every time they want.
Yeah, like what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna like start throwing chairs. Like,
yeah, I mean, unless you're 14, then you're invincible.
Yeah, unless you're 14, throw those chairs. Get on them.
Nah, bro. Okay, we gotta end with a draft of some sort.
Sorry?
I would always end with a draft.
Draft, like in what sense?
In anything. It could be like food nationalities. It could be, I don't know. We've
top five?
Top five of anything.
Okay.
Right? But it's a draft, so I can't pick the same thing you pick.
Okay.
What should it be? Drinks? Liquids?
That's
or
a
something
tough
else?
one, bro. Because we're easily going to pick the same thing.
No, not like alcohol.
No, but beverage in general. What do you mean?
Okay, no, like it could be like know. What do you think?
Let me think.
And while you think, I'll just I'll sing. So there's no silence. I'm just kidding. We could just think about it later, dude. I usually like to have these like ready before the pod, because I'm like, all right, now's the time for the draft, and then we do it, and then the pod ends. And it's like a good segue of being like wrapping things up, but like we still have to do this. So it's not like let's wrap it up now. I don't know. On like a guess.
Top 5 though? You want to do like candy?
Dude, I don't eat candy.
Fuck.
How about this?
Video games.
Halloween polls. Like when you trick or treat and they give you this, like that. Because I can think of 5 of those.
Sure.
Which is candy, but if for some reason that's easier. Halloween cops.
It's hard for me to know. I'll just name candy because I don't have the memory for that.
Okay, but that's different because like.
You think I can remember what the fuck I got for Halloween?
You can't remember that?
No.
Okay, let's not do that then.
I've done a lot of drugs.
Okay, well, I can't just do candy because.
Just do your fucking picks, and I'll just do
no, because you're gonna. I'm not gonna be into it. How about this?
Top 5 superheroes, since neither of us know shit about
Okay, yeah, because none of us know shit. Okay.
Because mine are ambiguous as shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull like
I'll let you go
Robin
first.
out of my.
I'll let you go first.
Okay, first pick. Wait, okay, what's American superheroes?
Just say superhero, it doesn't matter.
Because I think Naruto's a superhero.
Oh, that's not really a superhero.
So like American, like Marvel.
He's not a superhero.
Dude, he saved the Leaf Village.
He's a fucking like ninja. He's not a superhero.
Dude, you don't think he's a hero?
He's
when
not
he killed
a
Pain?
superhero.
When he killed Pain?
Bro, he's
define superhero. What constitutes a superhero?
A superhero.
What defines one? Okay,
like
the word doesn't define it.
In a comic book, being a superhero.
Okay, so like a Marvel and DC.
Yeah, superheroes.
Okay.
I can't say Messi is a superhero. He is, but he's not a superhero.
Okay, so superhero to you is like has to be like in a comic book.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Is
like,
a manga not a comic book?
No, it's a
Okay.
manga.
Okay.
I think a Japanese person would fucking kill you.
I think Naruto's a superhero, but whatever. We'll do like American Marvel superheroes. Yeah. Okay, 1 is Iron Man. Easy. Not even fucking hard to do. He's the funniest. He's like the wittiest.
See, the shittiest part is like I haven't seen any of this shit.
I've seen 2 movies with him in it.
I saw Aquaman.
Oh.
That's all I saw.
I haven't seen Aquaman.
I was high out of my mind, so I don't know.
Was it good?
The visuals were crazy.
Yeah, but the visuals are nuts.
Bro, it's like all underwater.
Oh, that's actually lit.
It was lit.
It's actually kind of sick. It would kind of probably make me panic a little bit.
No, I was fine.
Okay, like in a theater, I'd be like, I'm drowning. I feel like I'm drowning.
I panicked a little bit because it was a work event.
Oh.
And I didn't know. And so I smoked thinking like I didn't have to go.
Yeah.
But I had to go. So thankfully a coworker drove me and it was fine.
Yeah.
But it was lit. So your first pick is Iron Man?
Yeah, I pick Iron Man.
Okay. I'll go with Hulk. That was just like my first superhero.
I remember you had Hulk merch as a kid.
That was like my first superhero introduction.
Crush?
Was who? Like the first superhero I knew about.
Okay.
Was Hulk.
Okay. Okay, Hulk.
And he was tough, bro. We'd have those fists. I don't know if you remember those.
Oh, I remember those fists.
The foam fists that would
Dude,
make noises.
I would rock people with those.
All the time.
Because you couldn't seriously hurt someone.
No, it was so fun.
It was just like pillow fighting.
Bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's not still around.
It was literally pillow fighting, but you could punch people.
Yeah, and it made noises.
Yeah.
Like Hulk noises.
I remember that. I would use those to like role play too, like in elementary school.
Yeah.
When we like play pretend.
Yeah.
Just bring those, and I'd be like, I'm a Hulk, bitch. Yeah, it was sick.
I
would like punch the ground, and like pretend the ground like rolled.
And like make a noise.
Sick as hell.
Yeah, that's my first.
Okay, my second pick. See, like now I'm thinking about superheroes, but there's different versions of them. Like different actors played them.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm gonna go with.
I have no idea who played Hulk.
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
I know because I actually like him as an actor.
Oh.
He's been in some.
He was in
really
Friends.
good movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he played.
Not like the whole time.
But he was in it.
Yeah.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
No, he played the Hulk.
Okay.
Interesting. Fun fact. Dang, bro, I don't know if I could name 5 now. I mean,
honestly, I'm debating it.
I mean, I could, but like
favorites.
I only really care about Iron Man. I'll be honest. The rest are just gonna be like, I'm
That's
just
fair. I was
saying
gonna say
names.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man is definitely my number 2.
I was gonna say Spider-Man is number 2 just to take him away from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think most Latinos can say Spider-Man though.
Yeah, Spider-Man, but the Tobey Maguire one. 'Cause
I didn't watch the movies, but I think Spider-Man holds a special place in most Latinos' hearts. I don't know why.
Every birthday is a Spider-Man birthday.
Yeah, a lot of Hispanics had Spider-Man themed parties.
I did.
Yeah, we all did, bro.
My 5th birthday party was.
Every single one of us at some point dressed as Spider-Man for Halloween.
My 5th birthday was a dinosaur themed birthday.
Tough.
It was in my garage.
Tough.
Yeah, it was sick. I think my
Fucking
6th.
love dinosaurs.
My 6th was Spider-Man.
Fun.
Yeah, dude, I love dinosaurs too.
I think every guy goes through a dinosaur phase.
Oh yeah, every boy
Yeah.
inevitably will go through a dinosaur
And
phase.
I love it every time.
Dinosaurs are dope.
I genuinely just want to have a son, just so I can witness his dinosaur phase.
You could live through him.
Bro, I just gotta play with his toys.
You get like a second dinosaur.
I would literally be buying him shit just because I also want to play with
Yeah,
him.
dude.
I think that's part of what being a dad is. To a guy.
You get to relive your life
Yeah,
almost.
you get to buy the shit that you wish you had, and then you low-key get to play with it.
I mean, unless you're poor, but yeah.
Yeah. We're fine.
Yeah. Second, dude. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to name 3. I'll be honest.
Past Spider-Man, I don't know. Wolverine.
We pick such a you're just saying
we
that.
don't fucking know.
You're just saying
Well,
Wolverine.
he's got claws.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, dope.
I remember I watched. I don't know what fucking movie it is. Is it X-Men? I think it's X-Men.
X-Men. X-Man. I don't know.
I was really young. I don't know. I must have been 10 or some shit. But the blue bitch came on the screen, bro.
Oh yeah, I know. Blue
naked.
Bitch. Oh.
Woo!
My
Little
God.
Daniel was like, damn.
Sprung.
And then what the fuck was his name? Wolverine flirted with her, and I was tough.
He's dope.
Yeah, I was he's him.
Okay, so you have a reason then. You have a memory
he gets to fuck
attached to him.
the hot blue girl.
Yeah, good for him.
I don't know what
The hot blue girl.
I don't know. Is she she's
Her
super
name is Blue Bitch.
Blue
Super
Bitch?
Blue Bitch.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like a Smurf, but human-sized Smurf.
I'm pretty sure it's Super Blue Bitch. I bet some Marvel nerd is out there fuck these guys,
What the
man.
fuck is her power, bro?
Her name is
She turns
Blue Orb. He knows a name.
I feel bad because a lot of people really care about this stuff.
But it's bro. I would say most Americans.
I hear Americans talk about soccer all fucking day. They
Yeah.
talk about superheroes.
Yeah. Okay, number 3. Does Beast Boy count?
Beast Boy.
Wait, no, he's not a superhero.
Beastie Boys?
Beast Boy, the guy that shapeshifted into
Yeah, from Teen
animals.
Titans?
No, he's not a superhero.
I think they were literally teenagers that were gonna be superheroes. I think that was
in training.
Yeah, that was the theme of the.
I'm not gonna
show.
pick that. I'm gonna pick actual superheroes.
That's a shout though. That guy's fire.
Um,
I used to roleplay him
yeah.
when we'd roleplay.
When you were kids, I remember that. You loved him.
Who did you?
I was always Robin.
Yeah,
I was always the leader.
Yeah. It would always be your house and shit. So.
Yeah, and I was always the main character.
We made Nick the black guy just out of racism.
All the time. I remember that. And David was always the girls.
No, the goth bitch. He was the goth bitch.
Yeah, which is actually sick.
I was that fits him perfectly.
I know, but it's also she had the coolest powers.
No, she was
she
dope.
could lift shit up and throw it. That's dope as hell.
Bro, Beast Boy's the best.
No, you're right.
I can turn into any fucking
You
animal.
can just be a cat.
Easily the best.
Yeah, no, it's actually hard. Like a bird.
Yeah, a fucking mosquito if I want.
If you could turn into any animal, couldn't he turn into prehistoric ones too? What stopped him from turning into a dinosaur?
Bro. That's true.
What stopped him from turning to an amoeba?
What about extinct animals?
A germ.
Oh, that's what you just said.
Yeah. He could be a velociraptor, dude. He could be a whale. He could. Well, wait. He could be an amoeba, dude.
I wonder if he's a fish if he drowns. If he has to be in water to be water fish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he did. I think there's an episode where he turned into a fish.
Yeah.
He went underwater.
Tough. If he was a superhero, he's up there.
No, he's dope. He just. So if he could turn into a monkey, right?
Yeah.
Why can't he turn into a Neanderthal? This is kind of a monkey.
That's true.
He could just be
turn into LeBron James.
Yeah, it could. I don't know about that one. I don't know about the timing there, but anyways, I'm gonna pick my.
Humans are animals.
Yeah, we are. We're animals. I'm gonna pick my 4th. Dang. Any sponsorship we had is cooked. Okay, my 4th episode. I actually do have an ad read after this.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I did an ad read last episode.
For what?
I got paid Nothing.
Oh.
But
you
for my
plugged
friend's
someone?
company,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Fire.
Just a free ad read.
Damn. We could plug the Mate.
It's closed. I mean, it's still open, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, afterwards.
Alright.
No, actually, after before our last pick, we'll do an ad read.
Okay.
Okay, my fourth pick is going to be...
It's your third pick.
Huh?
It's your third pick.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, I picked... Oh, you're right. I'm going to pick Black Widow just because she's hot.
I don't think I know Black Widow.
Scarlett Johansson plays her.
I don't think I've ever seen Black Widow.
Me either.
Is she just a female Spider-Man?
I don't know what she is, but she like is badass, I guess. She's like a badass.
Good on her.
She like beats up bad guys.
Scarlett Johansson's hot.
Scarlett Johansson's hot, and her outfits are really hot, and no idea what her powers are.
No. I'd assume by the name, I think it's something spidery. Like a Black Widow.
Maybe. I don't think it's spidery. I think that's
Black Widow.
Gwendolyn or something is the Spider Woman.
Her name is Black Widow?
I don't know.
Black Widow is a type of spider.
Hold on. I'm gonna look up what her powers are. Right now.
Alright.
What are... While you make your pick.
Oh,
make your pick.
shit. With my fourth pick in the superhero draft, I select, fuck.
Okay, I'll read it while you think.
Spider-Man. I already
You can't pick Spider... I picked him.
No, I picked him.
No, I picked
You picked,
No, I picked him in spite of you, because you're like, I would pick Spider-Man. I was like, okay, I'll pick Spider-Man.
No, you got someone else,
And
though.
you picked X-Men, Beast Boy, and somebody else.
I thought Wolverine was my third.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's
You
my
picked
second.
You picked Hulk, X-Men, and...
Well, Beast Boy didn't count.
Oh.
And that was your pick. But
I
we didn't count him. I thought I got Spider-Man.
I think I did, because I remember you wanted him and I took him.
I could have
as
sworn
my
you said
pick.
someone else, though. That's fine.
I don't know, but Black Widow possesses the ability to quickly process multiple information streams and rapidly respond to changing tactical situations due to her espionage training. She's a world-class athlete, gymnast, acrobat, aerialist, and can coordinate her body with balance, flexibility, dexterity. Black Widow also inhibits no superhuman abilities, but boosts... Oh, okay, so she's like the ultimate human. She's like the...
She didn't get bit by nothing?
No.
What the fuck?
She's just basically trained hard as shit and just became like an ultimate human.
That's
lame as hell, dude. That's like defeats the whole purpose of being a superhero.
You're just a fucking person.
You're just like Michael Phelps and LeBron and Usain Bolt.
You're just Stephen Hawking if you could fucking walk.
Yeah. No, but she's like the peak of human capabilities. Like I bet she could.
That's dumb,
she
bro.
could fuck up like 7 dudes.
That's dumb. I hate that. I don't like that. Do something super,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's kind of super.
I don't even think it was superhero. I was gonna say Aquaman just because I saw the movie.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. My last pick. No. It's my last pick.
I'm gonna look up superheroes.
That's cheating. You can't do that. You gotta think.
How's that
You
cheating?
gotta do top of the dome.
No.
Okay.
I don't know a fucking fourth.
I can't. I'm saying because I can't name a fifth either.
Well, the issue is I'll get pictures, but I still don't know what the fuck they're called.
I don't. I can't even name 5 I can. There's like some I don't want to name. Like I don't want Hawkeye.
Yeah, there's like the Superman, Batman.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
That
I
is
don't-
basic.
Yeah,
as
I
hell.
didn't really watch any of that.
I mean, Batman is just rich. His superpower is just being rich. His like suit and like his.
Actually, the American superhero.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched Supergirl. What the fuck is she called?
Superwoman.
Captain America, but with a woman.
Captain. Oh wait, Marvel. Captain Marvel.
No.
She's like the super. She's like an alien though.
Superwoman. No, it's the one with like the Greek bitch as the actress. What's it called?
The Greek.
Is it Superwoman? I think it might be Superwoman.
I think it's Superwoman.
Superwoman.
I don't know, but my 5th superhero.
Wonder Woman. Fuck.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. I watched that, bro. I watched this movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I don't remember a thing.
It looks awful.
It's not. It probably was. I don't remember it at all. I'm not picking her though. That shit sucked. Flash is a shout.
Flash. Bro, that's like I don't care about. Like superheroes don't excite me like most American men.
Literally, all I know about Flash is he's fast. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about.
That's it. That's his whole thing.
He goes fast. His name is Flash.
But like, that's his whole thing. They don't need anything else.
I guess that's fair.
I'm gonna pick.
I feel like I should know some lore.
I'm gonna pick my dad.
Oh.
That's my superhero. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna pick Okay, I'll pick. Okay, can we count Teen Titans? I'm picking Raven.
Fuck it, whatever. Sure.
I'm picking Raven. Raven's cool.
I mean, they're future to be superheroes.
I just don't. I don't really like. The rest of them seem lame to me. They're all.
Oh,
lame.
who's that orange block bitch? Hold on, orange block
bitch
superhero. Is he a superhero? He
What?
might not be a superhero.
Oh no, actually,
this dude.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Actually, no. I'm picking. What's the guy that's invincible, played by Ryan Reynolds, that can't die? He has like a Spider-Man outfit.
Oh, Deadpool?
Deadpool. I'm picking Deadpool's my fifth.
That's a shout, actually.
Okay, I'm picking Deadpool because I've actually seen those movies. They're so good. Those are great movies.
Yeah, I did see the first one. And
yeah,
it was
actually good because it's like a comedy. It's not like real.
This guy, do you know what the fuck I'm talking about?
The big, like Onyx. He's Onyx.
Yeah, he's like Onyx person. Oh.
He's like if Onyx was a guy. He's in the Wolverine universe. Bro, I care so little about this topic though.
I don't care. But I do want to know this guy's name now. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Then he's your fifth pick.
He's You said he's in. I typed in Wolverine and it didn't show up.
No, he's in DC. It's DC universe. Because there's Marvel with like Iron Man and
Deathstroke. That's not him. But that's a hell of a name, right there.
That's a porn name.
I'll tell you that. If you call me Deathstroke.
If you call me Deathstroke, we're gonna have sex.
Oh, damn it! I thought I found him. Sorry, this is a terrible podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the fuck his name is. The thing.
It was good until we picked a draft none of us know dick about.
Yeah, it just turned into us trying to fucking learn.
It's just turned to us googling superheroes because we don't know.
Alright, I think his name is The Thing. I don't fucking know.
Oh, it is The Thing!
Is it The Thing?
It is. I remember that. I do weirdly remember that.
Hero. Is he a hero?
No, I don't know. Is he a villain or a hero?
Ben Grimm. Also known as The Thing. He is a superhero in the American He's Marvel Comics. I don't know if that's the DC rival.
So his superpower is just that he's rock hard all the time.
Yeah, I think so, bro. Ben Grimm.
What do you think his dick looks like?
Let's see. Superhero strength, a sense of humor, and a battle cry and catchphrase. It's clobbering time.
Oh hell! Oh, that's sexual.
This
you can't tell me,
bro. That's crazy. This is a whole world.
You can't tell me that dude's not horny.
He's gotta be horny.
It's clobbering time,
It's
and he's probably rock hard.
I'm gonna say
no
that.
pun intended.
I'm gonna say that one day as foreplay.
Okay.
I'll let you know how it goes.
I need to see his dick though.
He's still my number. He's still my pick. My last pick.
That's what like Mormons say on the night of their honeymoon when they're about to have sex. It's clobbering time.
Brother.
Honey, it's clobbering time.
I would weirdly love to see a Mormon couple fuck for the first time.
I don't.
Because it'd be the most uneasy interaction ever.
I've heard enough stories of it. I feel like I've had like at least 20.
Bro, imagine your wedding night is the night you find out you want a divorce.
After you like hook up for the first time, it's like, oh, we have no sexual chemistry, and I have to be with her forever.
Yeah, this was the grossest sex I've ever had. Like I've ever imagined having. Like I don't want anything to do with this ever again. Like I never want to have sex with this person.
What if it was like mutual? Like your wife also hates it, and you're just like in bed after you had sex, and you're like, yeah, do you want a divorce?
No, that's how you don't bring that up for another 30 years.
Yeah.
Another 3 kids.
You don't bring that up until you have kids.
Two homes.
And you ruin kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dog you have to share.
I don't know. That's funny though.
It's clobbering time.
Anyways, it's clobbering time. Do you have anything else?
No, that was a terrible subject though, my bad.
Yeah, that sucked.
We don't know shit about that.
I almost want to redo it. We'll just do it in the next pod. We'll think of an actual good one.
Alright.
Alright, well, this has been Banter Bits.
Yeah, don't go to Cheddar's.
Actually, we're going to do an ad read right now.
Oh, okay. Our ad read is don't go to Cheddar's.
We have to improvise it. Are you on a look for Argentine products but simply can't afford Amazon?
Are you a recently returned missionary
that's better.
that can speak Spanish?
Do you have a complex because you feel like you've been basic and normal your whole life, but because you served in South America, it makes you feel a little bit different, so you want to make that your entire personality by buying South American products and speaking Spanish as much as possible?
Do you want to be surrounded by a different culture, experience a new way of living, but still be white?
Do you want to go in there wanting to call ice, but don't?
Do you want a sprinkle of Spanish with a big batch of European?
Do you want to pay $7 extra for mate? Well, we have the perfect thing for you.
If you're looking for police officers to pull you over and smell the tea that you're drinking, visit El Mate on Main Street, Layton.
Next to Hometown Buffet. No, it's not.
It's a Chinese rat restaurant.
In Clearfield, coming to an area near you, El Mate. Thank you. This has been Banter Bits.